to be here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is a story that is attributed. Can you see me, sir? I'll try and stand where everybody can see you. This is a story that's attributed to the Baal Shem Tov. And the Baal Shem Tov was a very righteous religious man who lived in the Poland area around the late 1700s, early 1800s, and he is the one who, they say, started Hasidic Judaism. He was a very mystical kind of individual. Well, people would come to, well, not people, men, came to his service every Saturday, and they would daven, and they would shekel, back and forth. And one time, one of the congregants said to his young son, "It's time that you came to services with me." Now, the young boy had always heard about going to see the Baal Shem Tov, and he was very excited. Daddy was going to take him to see him, to see the Baal Shem Tov, be with his people who were praying. Daddy took the young boy, and the young boy sat there kind of quizzical. He didn't know what was being said. He didn't know the melodies, and he really felt like, I don't belong here. But there was something that drew him, something that pulled him in. The little boy was a shepherd for his dad. And what he would do every day is take the flock up into the hills where there was lots of grass. And he would spend all day there with the flock. Got kind of boring. But after having gone to the service at the Baal Shem, with the Baal Shem Tov, he thought of something. And he began looking. And he found himself a nice, long, no, not yet, nice, long stick. We practiced this. And he decided that he was going to make himself a flute. And he whittled. Every day he was up there, he whittled a little more and a little more. And finally he had gotten the stick hollow. And then he began to put holes in it. And then he began to practice it. And little by little, he began to learn how to play the wonderful flute that he made. Our dad was taking him to services all the time. And he sat in a corner, and he listened to the prayers, and he learned the music. But he had a music in his heart that was somehow different. But it didn't make any difference. And then one day, he pulled the flute out of his waistband, and he sat in the corner where he always sat when the Baal Shem Tov was giving the sermon or the prayers or whatever they were doing, and he began to play. Well, the men in the congregation became so upset. They ran over to the Baal Shem Tov and they said, "Listen how he's playing music while we're trying to pray." And the Baal Shem Tov looked at the men around him, and he said to them very quietly, "Each of us prays in a different manner. And who am I to tell this young lad how to pray?" Thank you.
Thank you, Bobbie.
Thank you. It was nice.